Next time you're coasting down the Delaware Turnpike off of North DuPont Highway, try and take a quick glance to your right. You'll see something that may surprise you. 2 acres of lush farmland border the highway, populated with beds of crops and motivated youth farmers working hard to meet their produce deadlines. Bright Spot Farms, created by the West End Neighborhood House, is a fully functional farm and greenhouse, dedicated to inspiring our youth and bettering society, one tomato at a time.
So when our program started, we started doing employment training for young adults aging out of the foster care system.
What once started as just a 16-bed community garden on the west side of Wilmington has grown into something far larger and more meaningful.
Everybody knows the average age of farmers is like 60 plus. You know, farmers are getting a lot older, and there's just not the same kind of generation of young farmers stepping up to do that work. And so while our goal isn't just that all of our students become farmers, although I hope they all do in some capacity for themselves, it is to provide a broad exposure to the field of agriculture and horticulture.
So now I am a crew leader, but during the summer I was a crew member.
Just like Jordan, many young adults begin to find an interest in farming, something that is hard to come by when living in a city. They also find a passion for what they do, pride for what they produce.
The people that work here, they're so dedicated to getting the job done and having the proper precautions to grow food and provide it to the people well.
Bright Spot's dedication to fresh produce and passionate employees does not go unnoticed by their customers, including local stores like Newark Natural.
The produce is excellent every time we get it. The customer service is astounding for a company, for an organization that is doing so much else.
Bright Spot also provides educational volunteer experiences, allowing youth leaders like Jordan to pass on the information they have learned to willing volunteers.
I am from Phi Delta Epsilon. It's a fraternity at University of Delaware, and we came out here today to Bright Spots to pick out tomatoes.
Even in the smallest of ways, Bright Spot cultivates relationships between people and produce, an appreciation that has been long lost, especially in our current generation.
Well, I think on a whole, our whole society is pretty divorced from, the food production, the food that they eat. And so on a very base level, I think going through any part of our program is a way to connect both with the land and our food system.
Bright Spot gives back to the community in an everlasting way. By educating our youth about the power of farming, they have kickstarted an ongoing cycle of agricultural awareness that our society has lost. Until now. For 49 News, I'm Frankie Raffaelli.